Michelle, we are living green for Earth Day, of course. There is so much we can all do to live more eco-friendly.
Yeah, and a great example of green living right here in Rhode Island is actually the Save the Bay organization. Yeah. And that's where Ben is live this morning. He is on top of the building, and I think I see solar panels behind you, Ben.
There are solar panels behind us. The sun is shining. We're here in Providence at Save the Bay. I've donned my Save the Bay hat because the sun is out. And I'm joined by Mike Russo, who is the facilities manager here at Save by the Bay. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Why don't you tell us about, this is a pretty unique building. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
I'd say the most unique thing about the building is it's on a former brownfield, 15,000 square feet, and an awful lot of thought went into how to make this thing energy efficient, how to make it fit into the environment, and it's all working pretty well.
Now, why don't we get into the solar panels here? You actually told us there's enough solar panels to power some of the blowers. What are the blowers used for in the other building?
Well, because we're on a brownfield, we've got to produce a negative pressure under the 15,000 square feet, so we've got some 3-horse blowers running, and it turns out you've got a direct swap for the amount of juice we make here. We make about 25,000 kilowatt hours of juice, and it turns out the 3-horse blower that's required to keep our building safe uses about 25,000 kilowatts. How
do the solar panels actually work? Because I know they're energy efficient and whatnot, but how would the person at home realize how they work?
In our instance, it's going to offset the power that we use here in the building. We've got 4 inverters, and the inverters allow you to any of the facility, anything that is in your building, you can run them right off these photovoltaic cells.
Now, you guys actually have something pretty cool on the other side of the roof here. You're very adamant that it's not a green roof, it's a vegetative roof. Why don't you tell us a little bit as we get a shot of that about the vegetative roof?
Vegetated roof is good for eating up about the first 3 inches of water that fall on this building. We've got, again, 15,000 square feet of building. There's 5,000 square feet of vegetated roof, and in terms of stormwater management, it's an excellent way to manage stormwater.
That's pretty neat. And this all is on a brownfield, which the people at home may not know what a brownfield is. You told me earlier it's actually used to be a landfill, right?
This is a former construction debris landfill. The stuff that went in here is fairly inorganic, a lot of concrete, a lot of steel. We don't produce that much methane. Another question that comes up is how come you don't use the methane on your brownfield for powering the building? It's trace quantities, but we want to take care of it.
Yep. Sounds great. Thanks so much for joining us, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, we'll be back here all day at Save the Bay. Back to you guys in the studio.